Hello everyone and welcome back to ScorpioTech. In this video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Vissles V84 wireless and hot swappable mechanical keyboard that is available for £90 or $110. As we can see from the stylish packaging, the V84 has 84 keys, can be used both wired and wirelessly via Bluetooth, pair up to 5 devices at once, as well as featuring RGB as well. Inside the well presented box we are given a black wrist rest, a very clear guide to various functions such as pairing and RGB settings, which I'll showcase to you in this video, as well as a standard user manual, cloth, keyboard grips, a switch and keycap puller, and finally some Windows keys, magnetic feet, and the USB Type-C to USB Type-A cable. And yes, that is a lot of extras, which really surprised me considering the attractive price point of this mechanical keyboard. Just quickly before we start looking at the keyboard itself, this wrist rest is fantastic. It's extremely comfortable to use and much higher quality than I'd expect as an extra when buying a keyboard. So this is the Vissles V84 mechanical keyboard. From their website you can either select white PBT or black ABS keycaps, and as you can tell I've opted for the white keycaps to create this high contrast design to offset the rather dense black base. As well as this, they also give you 4 options for switches, which include the standard Otimu blues, browns and reds, or their very own self-developed VS2 switches, which I've got in this board today. Before we take a closer look at the keycaps and switches though, let's take a look around the V84 and check out the build quality. Although it might look quite bland, I actually appreciate the simplicity of this case. It's not easy to explain because it does look very plasticky, but it's got a really nice weight and rigidity to it. And although it doesn't come with any pre-installed feet, you of course get the magnetic feet that work really well if you do prefer a steeper typing angle. But for me the default typing angle was actually spot on. Now I'm not 100% sure what these grips are for, but I assume they are to give your keyboard extra grip if necessary, but do correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm by no means the strongest person in the world, but I gave this keyboard the firmest twisting I possibly could and it handled it extremely well. I think it's because it's quite a dense keyboard that it hardly has any flex, but that's a real positive if you plan on using this keyboard portably. As for the keycaps, they're honestly not the best, mainly suffering from RGB shine through, but other than that they do a satisfactory job, although I'd expect a lot of people will throw on their own set of keycaps anyway. But now let's take a listen to the sound of the VS2 switches. Now I know keyboard sound is a very personal choice, but I absolutely love it. It's a soft, smooth and consistent sound, but not only that, the feeling of typing on this board is just wow. Genuinely, for the price, this has to be one of the best mechanical boards I've typed on, and that's with it completely unmodded too. This keyboard appears to be very modder friendly, making it a great choice for those of you that want to tinker with a keyboard, or for those of you that want to get into the world of keyboard modding with a sensible budget. And as I mentioned earlier, this board is completely hot swappable with both 3 and 5 pin switches, so you do have a lot of freedom to mix things up if for some reason you don't like the included switches. Turning the keyboard on for the first time, we can see the RGB lights come to life. Although in my case they were pretty weak lights even at full brightness, slightly better when it was dark however, but we will come back to that shortly. But for now let's run through the pairing and connection process for mobile, Mac and PC. Starting with mobile, we're going to be connecting via Bluetooth. This will also apply for iPhones and practically any tablet that has Bluetooth functionality. The guide does a fantastic job at explaining this, but all you have to do is press FN and either Q, W, E, R or T to put the keyboard into pairing mode. The RGB will flash white a couple of times and then be discoverable on your device. Simply connect and hit pair and well, that is it. The reason you can either use Q, W, E, R or T is to allow you to pair to multiple devices at the same time if needed. It's not a feature I'm going to be personally using, but I imagine it's great for some people that need to quickly swap between devices. The keyboard works excellently over Bluetooth with a very strong connection and no noticeable input delay, which is great to see. It's a very similar process for connecting to a MacBook as well. Simply head over to your Bluetooth settings on the Mac and once again hit FN and Q, W, E, R or T on the keyboard to begin the pairing process. Once you click on the Vissles keyboard, it will take a moment to connect and then you are good to go. The keyboard has been fantastic for browsing and general use, but I also wanted to test it out with gaming, so I hooked it up to my PC, this time via the included included cable and tested it out in Valorant. And once again, the keyboard surpassed my expectations. The response time seems fantastic, and although I'm using a cable this time, it's really ideal to play games with. One of the biggest issues with my current board is that when I'm streaming or playing with friends, the keyboard can be quite loud, but with the V84 it is so much quieter thanks to the switches that it's much more practical for streaming and so on. Starting with the cons, the keycaps and RGB simply don't work well together. There is a crazy amount of shine through on the keycaps, and the RGB itself is quite weak with a lack of customization compared with other brands on the market. And for the positives, the keyboard looks, sounds and is a pleasure to use, especially with the VS2 switches, and the fact it's hot swappable makes this keyboard a very attractive choice, especially at such a great price point. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the keyboard, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.